from Man Reacts, and it said, women regret asking for equality. It's not fun being a man. Hey, gosh, you have not seen anything yet. I think you want to equal yourself to a man. You want to go over a man. You think it's easy? Oh God. So you know now you want to outsmart God that make us the weaker vessel. God that made our ribs out of a man's ribs. You want to overcome, Abi? You haven't seen. You think it's easy? You haven't seen anything. No. Continue being your feminist. Continue buga. Continue to be doing your buga. Continue to be standing over men. Continue to be sharing equality with men. Continue. Continue. Don't have sense. Don't have sense and calm down and bring your brain down and submit yourself. Even the Bible said, submit yourself. You submitting yourself doesn't mean you are a slave or whatever, whatever. Let's check this video out.
So we hear a lot of women being told not to settle. I would definitely tell the men, do not settle.
I want to apologize for believing this lie that I can have it all, that I don't need a man, that children are a burden, that my career is more important than anything, that my bank account can replace a person being a husband for me. I'm so sorry that I was this feminist, that media, movies, songs, influencers were convincing me that I can do everything by myself, and that being feminine and vulnerable was the wrong thing to do. And that I can choose to be masculine when it's a role that I don't want, I'm not qualified for, and therefore I cannot tell men what to do. So I just want to apologize for my part in it, for believing.
Emotional maturity for a man is stoicism. We feel all the emotions a woman does. We just control them. Emotions do not rule our lives, unlike a woman. Men don't reach out often, we deal with it. That's something women don't have the emotional capacity for, just like this person who chose to become a man. The ability for males to make their own decisions should excite feminists who advocate gender equality, according to theory. It's similar to a bunch of males who treat women with the same level of disdain that men are frequently shown by women. But regrettably, they opt for excellent results rather than exceptionally high accountability. The only way to ensure a high-quality outcome is to acquire the heart and mentality of a man who works harder than they do and provides for them throughout his life. Men are expected to do everything for women, and then even more. Now that some males have understood this and are backing off, it is tough for the women who are fighting for equality. Men will be able to tell when they are being exploited if they are told that they are required, because they are expected to do far more than their share and provide women with at least half of the wealth. In spite of what women claim, if men treat women equally, more men would go their own way, which is not something that women are not happy about either.
$1,000 or you get to spend the day with me. Which are you choosing?
Guys, see, the comments here are just bruising. Like everybody's commenting. Once they are just tired of working and paying bills, looking for a free ride and retirement plan. Oh Jesus! Like I don't even know what to say. Like I don't even know all these feminists. Who even brought about feminists of a thing? Feminist words. Like me, I was thinking all these feminists is people that they are being abused by their husbands. Yeah, I know some men. There are some men that can be. Sometimes their head is to touch. I don't even know why a man will be beating his wife. I don't even know that. But I thought feminism was all about that. For you to come out of your abused home, be yourself. You can work on yourself, build your career. But it's not for you to use it against men. I was thinking it like that. But but guys, please pardon them. Just forgive them. That's what I have to say. But you women, see, because me, I believe once see, should I say okay? Let me use a say. Once a tip is also always a tip. Should I say something like that? Because to me, once a feminist is always a feminist. So yes, once a feminist is also is always a feminist, and nobody is looking for nobody wants to be an ATM to a lazy feminist. Yes, nobody wants to. Everybody's running away from them because they don't want. So guys, you brought this on yourself. You want to go over the men. That's why. Because if all this feminism of a thing was not in place, then all these things would not be happening. And you see, most of these men, I don't even blame them, because most of these men, most of the times, they do all these things. They pay your bills. They arrange. They give you whatever you want with their clean heart, with happiness and joy. And sometimes you just come over to trap on their feelings. You know that they are humans. They are humans. They are really humans. I don't even know what has gotten into my gender. You want to raise shoulder. You want to be equal to man. Can you do the kind of things that men are doing? Can you? Do you know the kind of things, the sacrifice? Oh,
Rejected.
So, would you rate yourself 1 to 10?
10.
Would other people agree with that?
Guess so.
So, would you rate this girl 1 to 10? Wait, yeah. Probably like a 5.
Rejected.
Would you rate yourself 1 to 10?
I'll give myself a 6.
6. Would other people agree with that?
Yeah.
Would you rate this girl 1 to 10? 2.5.
Rejected.
It's one secret you never told your ex.
That I'm a big flirter and I flirt with motherfucking everybody and his friends included.
She belongs to the streets.
His friends.
Yep, I'm a big flirt.
I just had to break up with my boyfriend because I saw him texting this girl named Madre saying that he loves her, and she was saying that she would help him with his taxes this weekend, and I don't know how to help him with his taxes.
Move, bitch. Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
I just prefer girls in literally every possible way of speaking. And like,
what does
if
that
I
even
could
mean?
go through life without interacting with men, that sounds like paradise.
Women simply want us to accept the bait and fight them in a staged game. Love is our battleground. Projecting vulnerability gives women power because it encourages men to step up, get engaged, and take care of them. However, as women project power more and more, males will go their own way and seek out other motivations for living in addition to defending women. Why should we still be here if women don't require our protection? Women want men to remain by their side, take care of them, and listen to their issues, but they also want men to believe that they are not dependent on them. This is something this person who changed her gender hadn't figured out, I guess. With the promise of freedom from males, feminism has devastated the majority of Western women. Women need males more than they realize because they are unhappy at work and are turning into crazy, lonesome cat ladies, but they won't confess it as long as it is taboo to do so. In the future decades, as our culture gets more conservative, they will eventually come to recognize it. Then, rather than saying they need males because it's true, women will claim they do because it's fashionable to do so. When ladies scream out for males to assist them, a lot of men will genuinely respond and come to their aid, restoring the supposedly traditional connection. Once they appeal to men to assist them, neo-traditionalism will make a comeback. Then, it's likely that many men will respond to their appeals and come to assist them. In exchange, they'll receive conventional relationships, and a new variety of neo-traditionalism will manifest itself. Women will suddenly claim to care about males in this scenario, thereby forcing men back to the negotiating table. Because the men's rights movement aims to reunite men and women in a conventional relationship, there are numerous traditions within it. Feminists only want to give males those two options, since women benefit regardless of what they choose. We decide against selecting either option because we understand that both are gynocentric and that there is no way to win in either case. Instead, we choose to remove ourselves from the situation by walking away. The issue is that no formula predicts when males will stop talking to women and walk away. The feminists secretly know this, but they are afraid to admit it for fear of frightening away all the eager slaves they now have. Instead, they just criticize guys who go their own way, branding us as men who like other men because we aren't interested in becoming a woman's slave. They also accuse us of being misogynists, in the hope that by doing so, we would all lose our ability to interact with women. They want us to worry about losing our ability to have access to their intimate selves. They despise us additionally because we truly inform other males about the realities of modern life. They want us to cease spreading the information about the hidden Yaya Pants sisterhood, but they can't say it out loud for fear of offending us. So, instead of doing their dirty job themselves, they hire men's rights advocates and other handy blue pill fools. However, it's backfiring because the men's rights movement has mostly turned into a site where guys learn about the problems that men face in our society, and then they just go on to MGTOW. They are superior because we must play the game and follow their rules. They want subjects, but we've chosen to go into exile. The influential men will eventually leave the nations where they are valued if feminists continue to ruin our cultures by importing sizable conservative populations. Guys who prefer to act independently tend to stay away from women and refrain from playing. Instead, we decide to stay in the grubby liberal cities. As a result, we accumulate more wealth and alienate the women, who are disillusioned when they see what they are unable to acquire. It makes one think that women really don't understand the concept of.
See, guys, men were never made subject to a woman because they are the head and not the tail. We are the tail. We the women, we are the tail. We push our husband. We support our husband in every aspect of the way and not the other way around. These men, they never let any woman lead them in anything they are responsible for. Yes, they never. That is why anything that they don't get involved in with feminism, they don't even get with any woman that wants to ride on them. Most of these men, they don't get involved with them. They don't. I don't have much to say, but all I have to say, those that are falling to feminism, like, deserve neither sympathy nor forgiveness, because when you were going to feminism, nobody pushed you. Nobody, you have your own, you have your mind of your own. You are old enough to think what is good and what is bad. Because even if you truly regret, even if they truly regret their past, they are still tainted with afflictions. Like, and they are also damaged beyond repair. Yes. Like I said, you are old enough to know the good and the bad. You don't just enter something just like that and you are expected so people should watch. Oh, calm down. When you were going into feminism and the rest of them, who pushed you into it? Feminism, see, feminism will not take you anywhere. I know, see, it's good to be independent. It's good to not really rely on men. The reason why I said it's good for you to not really rely on men, because sometimes it brings self-respect. Yes, it brings respect. Some of those men say they will even see you and be able to say, wow, this girl is hardworking, she's independent, I would like to keep her as my wife. Because some of them now, they might have studied you, see how you do your things. You don't really, like, you are not really a liability. I'm not saying you should be a liability, because there are some men that will even want you to be a liability to them. There are some men that want to, they'll just tell you, just be a traditional woman for me. Just stay at home, cook, clean the house, take care of my children, and do me well. That is all. That is, to some men, that is what men want. Some men, they'll say, okay, go and work now. We'll be sharing it together, blah, 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 so that the house chores and everything, the house, money for the housekeep and everything will just be going smoothly and good. So men have their ways of doing things. But that doesn't mean you go into feminism, you be bugaing for them, you carry your shoulder up, you want to claim equality with them. Like, just that. Because God was not a fool. Like I said, God was not a fool when he made us, we the women, out of the men's rib. When he made us the weaker version, God has reason for that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like, watch, and subscribe to the channel, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.